Hell yeah, it is St. Ricketts, but fire cannot burn at www.saintricketts.com. Let's pause the pause. Wow. So am I. I'm on cloud 9 too. Let's pause the boys and welcome you to a 100% live episode of The Yo Show. Yo. That's right. Solo, Lycon, Jeff the Shark Perini. Tuesday night, Red October begins. Our Phillies. First pitch coming up in a moment against one of our arch nemesis, the Miami Marlins. Playoffs are here. Welcome to The Yo Show, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff the Shark Perini. Like I said, I'll be with you. We'll be watching the game. We'll be playing some music. We'll be having a great time. Got an awesome guest. We'll announce a minute. No Jewel tonight. Last minute work debacle. JD Wolf. Or maybe she just wanted to watch the Phillies. They get fooled here. Nah. Yeah, last minute work debacle. That is okay. Our special guest tonight is an awesome band. We're going to play a couple of their songs. I got this awesome Memento that I got from them coming up around 8:30 tonight. Local rock band, the awesome Sour Station. Ladies and gentlemen, cannot wait for that. Great band. A couple cool songs to play. We'll ask them a couple questions, especially about that go around at the big break where they finished second. Wow, what a run. Steve Higgins in the house, Yo, and Sour Station. Yeah, indeed. JD Wolf, get excited. We have two tunes through the night. The new For Now and Forever and Melt Away. These dudes are a great band. Fun. Saw them a couple months ago down at Sweeney's, where a lot of the action goes on here in Philly. And they played with a couple other bands, and it was packed. And they did a great job. Absolutely killed it. It was packed. So congratulations to these guys. A super young band. Like I said, they'll be with us around 8:30 tonight. And we'll chat all about their music. Top 5. As you know, we just talked about Red October. We changed it. The best bands of 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That's out for tonight. Because, of course, in honor of Red October, top 5 all-time Phillies. I've been a Philly fan a long time. And these are my top 5. And yeah, I know people are going to say, boy, you missed this and that. And I get it. This is my top 5. And number 5, Philly, of course, Steve Carlton. Lefty. One of the toughest pitchers of all time. Dominant lefty, big strikeout guy. Awesome run for the Phillies. World Series champions, 1980, Steve Carlton. Number 4, despite what he is today, Lenny Dykstra nails. Man, such a catalyst. Getting on base and stealing bases and scoring runs and develop some pop and just absolutely great. Adam Kovitz, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Very excited for the dudes tonight. Of course, Adam has a big hand in the power that is Sour Station and the Great Drive. So thank you for tuning in. Tug McGraw is absolutely not on my list, dude. Not on my list. Dykstra at 4. Number 3, Chase Utley, world effing champions. You'll never forget it. As long as we live, world champions. Chase Utley. Telling you, man. For all the people that said he could have been this, he certainly was a big part of that. And we still love him around here. And every time he comes to town, we give him a standing O. Still got to love Chase Utley, man. No matter where you're at now, we love you. Number 2, modern, but yes, the one and only Bryce Harper. And, man, I got to tell you, you want to talk about, like, years of us, like, oh, is he worth it? Oh, is he this? Is he that? And then the clutch last year of some of those big hits. Do love Pete Rose, though. But he's not on the list. Do love Pete Rose. Bryce Harper, dude, at number 2. Wow. Everything that we wanted and hoped for when we signed him a couple years back, all the money, everything we thought could happen, happened with that. Just a great postseason run, some big-time home runs last year. Bryce Harper, number 2. And number 1, no JD Wolf, it is not, or no Steve Higgins, it's not the Bull. Steve Higgins with the Bull. We love the Bull. But you're talking about all-time number 1, Mr. Philadelphia Philly. And, you know, with Brooks Robinson just passing a couple days ago, the heat got on again. Who's the best third baseman of all time? Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Michael Jack Schmidt. Michael Schmidt, of course. Mike Schmidt, number one, the all-time greatest third baseman. Sorry, Brooks fans. But we had this talk, and with Robinson passing, a lot of people said, who's the best third baseman of all time? Mike Schmidt, Hall of Fame, one of the top players in the history of the Phillies, the history of baseball on top of that. So kind of a once-in-a-lifetime guy. Harper was number two, bro. He's on the list, don't worry. One of those once-in-a-lifetime players, Mike Schmidt, number one. We'll run it down again. Top five Phillies. This game gets ready to start. They're interviewing Jazz Chisholm. I'd like to take that thing off his head and smack him in the head. Cannot stand these Marlins at all. Number five, Steve Carlton. Number four, the dude, Nails, Lenny Dykstra. Number three, Chase Utley. Number two, Bryce Harper. Number one, Michael Jack Schmidt. My list, my top five favorite Phillies of all time. Getting ready to take the field. Crowd is going nuts. As always, you know, us Philadelphia fans love to get out for these playoff games. It's rowdy. Zach Wheeler on the mound tonight. And, man, it's just going to be an exciting night here. And JD's watching, too, as well as you. See, you can do it. You can watch baseball and the O Show. Very possible. See what Zach Wheeler can do. In the meanwhile, 8:08, let's break out a topic real quick. And first of all, I want to do this while Adam Kovitz is watching and while we have friends of Sour Station that are going to be on now or later on, etc. Very happy birthday to somebody very special to them, Wendy Kovitz. Happy birthday, Wendy. Yesterday was Wendy's birthday, of course. Part of the Yo Show family and doing great work with Sour Station. We, of course, wanted to send out some birthday wishes. I wish Jules here tonight to wish as well. But as you know, things happen, and, you know, we're okay with that. But anyway, we want to wish you a very happy birthday, Wendy Kovitz, from us here at the Yo Show. Topics and stuff to talk about, music to play. First of all, the Philadelphia Eagles are 4-0. Took overtime. Took a lot of Jake Elliott. Sure did. There is Wendy in the house. You're welcome. Very happy birthday to you. And a yay happy birthday, indeed. Are we booing my Phillies already? Wow, what's going on here? Oh, the Eagles 4-0. That's the boo. JD's from Minnesota. Passionate Vikings fan. Sorry, brother. The Eagles are 4-0. Took overtime to escape the Commanders, which doesn't bother me as much as it should because they always play us tough. But we are 4-0. Got a game this week against the Rams. So it's starting to get a little tougher. Rams got a decent ball club. Definitely improving. Their quarterback, Matt Stafford, injured. We'll see what happens. But the defense is really coming together. Jalen Hurts is coming together. Great link up with A.J. Brown. It's been great. We're excited for that. I'm excited for baseball in Arizona, Milwaukee, and Philly and Miami and all that. But as you all know, if you know me long enough, you know music is neck and neck with sports. Oh, my love. So we're going to do a little music. That's right. Whoops. I had to stop. Okay, here we go. Technology. This is For Now and Forever. A great one by Sour Station. This is the new one. Still thinking about 7 outside shade. They sure do. And nothing makes me happier than see the Mets out of contention. Anyway, Sour Station, For Now and Forever. This is a dandy. I love this song. Been playing it all day. And we're going to play it live for you right here on the O Show. Sour Station coming out about 8:30. Let's get this Eagles banner off there. Get ready for some Sour Station. For Now and Forever right here on the O Show. We'll be back 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Enjoy this awesome new tune. Earth.
Growing up locked out, yeah, after that had found, everyone is scared to help. Hold make sure you lie before we go a picture. Get out of my head, get out of my head. The sheets I can now forever. Turn towards the sun, you watch your dreams and ambitions drift past the horizon. You just admit, oh, who you are. A tangled mess of scars breaking away. I end up in your arms and you say, wanna tell me where it all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. Wanna tell me where it all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. No Santa, you make sure you lie before we go picture. Big shot, no quitter. There's a hole in my technicolor picture. Left eye, no Santa, you make sure you lie before we go picture. Get out of my head, get out of my head. The shit's out from now forever. Wanna tell me where it all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. Wanna tell me where it all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. Wanna tell me where it all went wrong. This shit feels like from now
Get me back on the screen. Wow, 110%. Wow, Sour Station. Great video and great new song for now and forever. Love the video too. A lot of fun. Good stuff. Good dudes, and I'm excited. They do have a great sound. A little bit of old school psychedelic mixed with a lot of modern flair, which I notice a few bands do, and I love that stuff. Tristan Simons, talk about awesome rock stars. Tristan Simons, of course, from the Grim Jacks in the house. We'll be seeing those guys Saturday for the Simons Pig Roast. It's going to be a great event. Just Chris Greiner performing Stealing Society, and of course the Grim Jacks should be awesome. I will be there, do some microphone work, but I'm more there for the music and the food. Of course, John Simons, good friend of the show as well, and Tristan the Shark. You know, he's in the house. Shark is even with baseball on, I'm in the house. Football on, I gotta be in the house. It's my day. Pig roast, I am stoked. So excited. And JD Wolf, man, this is what you're missing when you don't live around here. There's gonna be a MC Jeff and D. There's gonna be a big pig roast with musicians and food and people and networking, and it's gonna be awesome. You're missing it, dude. You miss seeing bands like Sour Station live and the Grim Jacks live and a lot of these great bands. We got more coming on the show in the future. We'll go through that a little bit later. Yeah, you got to move. There's a lot of shows where PA is becoming rock solid. And when you look at the people in the audience, like Adam Kovitz and Steve Higgins and Tristan Simons, just some of the many, and Sour Station Night, just some of the many really bringing this area to life with music. It's terrific. And yeah, man, we love having them on the program. We love sharing the music, chatting about it. It really gets me going. I absolutely love it. Like my wife likes to binge watch TV, Netflix shows, etc. I basically sit on YouTube all night. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just finding music, watching music, sometimes watching the show again. PA is on fire. So yeah, man, so I'm really into it. And I love it. I love the local scene, love the local sound. Class families that produce class, hard-working people. We are building a scene. I agree, Adam. It's a great scene, I'm telling you. If you haven't checked out, like the Future Stars shows, or go to some of the local schools and colleges and check out some of these kids performing, bars, etc. There's just so much around right now. And we're really out to make it bigger, the whole intention we came here some 7 years ago. Keeping us here right now. Pink. You notice the banners are in pink. I did mention my wife a few minutes ago. As you may know, not to bring a downer on it, but October, of course, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My wife is currently a survivor. Congratulations to her. Been fighting strong. And she posted on social media the other day, my one wish for breast cancer awareness, ladies, get checked. Get your checks, the mammograms, etc. Make sure you get checked out for it. Detect it early. They told my wife that's one of the things that really helped her and really helped her fight it quick. Get checked early, detect it early. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Osho, of course, always cares. We will give, and we hope that you give too, because it's a great cause. Tristan Simons, I can't make out what that is, dude. It just showed a block. Oh, damn it. Love you, Cassie. You're my hero. Cassie is definitely my hero too. Congratulations, of course, Steve Higgins. You're a survivor too. That is awesome. A fellow cancer survivor. Salute your wife. Thank you, Adam. And I didn't know. Wow, congratulations to you too. Because yeah, it's overwhelming. It changes your life a tad. It's amazing where you end up when you hear those words. That's a pink card. Beautiful. Thank you, dude. I guess we're using YouTube. It didn't come up, but I thank you for that. It's important this time of the year. And some of the things I always talked about, and now I have more of the Philly music scene getting behind me and all of us working together to do things. I always wanted to have like a charity event with some local bands and, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Christmas food drive, and stuff like that. Just to give a little bit back and try to help the community, because that's what it's all about. We're all a community here, whether it's musically, whether it's podcast, whether it's anything. I'd be down. I appreciate that, brother. And I'm going to pass the word to the right people. Maybe try to do a little something. I said a couple times a year, maybe a food drive, not really a food drive, but just kind of a little thing to celebrate and have a show, maybe earn or raise a few dollars for breast cancer awareness. Very cool. And the young guys jump out and say, I'm down. They love to play. They love to do the right things. So great. So we'll talk about that. Prepare for next year by now. It's always Christmas. Whew. We talked about the Eagles being 4-0. We're going to stick with football because I don't know if anybody knows this out there. I got my notes. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce is dating. Never mind. I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, I'm not even getting into that. I want to get into that. So we're not going to get into that. I'm gonna go right into another song because I want to get them both in here. Melt Away is the other song by Sour Station. Do we have to talk about this? No, we don't have to talk about that. We're going to jump off of it, and we're going to bring in Sour Station. Again, we're going to play their other song, Melt Away. It's a great one. No video here, just the audio, but still just as enjoyable. Live here tonight on the O Show. More music? Absolutely, of course. Sour Station's in the house, of course. Melt Away is about 3 minutes long. Enjoy here on the O Show. We'll be back shortly. Sour Station is our guest at 8:30. Live, we'll be right back.
Something's shadow, something's blue. What the hell do I got left to
Oh baby, that is just great music right there. Melt Away by Sour Station as the Phillies squander 2 hits in the first inning. Cannot get a run home. Nothing. Um, that, Tristan Simons, this is cool, and JD Wolf love this song. I agree. These dudes are really just putting out great music. And like I said, it's a little mix, a little bit of groovy, a little bit of rock, a little bit of the coward sound. I love it. Love these dudes. Love when I get a chance to catch them. They're going to be with us in a few minutes. We're going to have the whole band here, Sour Station. I'm going to talk a little bit about the music and more. Tonight, we have a brand new beer, and I'm giving salute to a local brewery right down the road from me here in the Levittown, Langhorne area. Gotta find the banner. I'm freezing a little bit tonight. Very weird. Anyway, so let's do this. It is the all-new Hey Yo. Catch the link there, the Yo Show. Hey Yo. Hey Yo Hazy IPA by Broad Street Brewing Company, 2621 Durham Road, Bristol, PA. Visit www.broadstreetbrewing.com. And I said, hey, we should do a little something with Hey Yo. And they said, tell you what, if you're drinking on the show, send us the audio. I said, I'll do better than that. I'll send you the video. So absolutely. Always support local, indeed. And yes, there is a Yo beer. Hey Yo is the name. It's got Stallone on it. Should have this on it too, but we'll get to that. Very good too. Very, very good. Hey Yo beer by the dudes over at Broad Street Brewing Company. Thank you. And I got paid $0 for that, and it doesn't matter. Because I want people to strive and succeed, like the bands and like the local vendors of all sort, and like the local teams. And I'm Philly, man. The Philly area, Bucks County, Philly, Montgomery County, Lehigh Valley, everywhere, man. We're all about it. That's what we're here for. So Sour Station, last time we had them, they came together all in one location. Tonight's going to be 2 different locations. We're waiting for everybody to fill in. We got a couple guys back there. Need a couple more, and then we'll get into it. No big deal. We're here. We are in no rush. Matter of fact, tomorrow night, there will be no Yo Show Wednesday because I have to go up to Manawa, New Jersey for training for my day job. So I'm telling you, you have to get more people to watch, subscribe, buy our products. So this becomes my full-time job. A daytime job. I got to work 10 hours, then hop in the car, drive 2 hours to this hotel, and then tomorrow for a long training session. So help me. But do tune into the Yo Show and celebrate everything we do around here because we always have a lot of fun. Congratulations, Death by PowerPoint. Quite possibly. I heard it's quite boring, but they do feed you. There's a ceremony dinner, and then there's a breakfast the next day. You can't really beat it. I said it before, I'll say it again, Jeff. You're the patron saint of Philly indie music scene, and my God, as I'm here with, the swag, Sour Station swag. Even on a keychain, I've got the swag. And to get these keychains, by the way, are fantastic. Get yourself one. But I appreciate that a great deal, man, because Philly music means a lot to me. For a lot of reasons, man. It's not about money, and it's not about fame and who I am. It's about who everybody else is. And I'm doing it for always, man. Hopefully more people watch. JD Wolf's from Minnesota, and he adds all these local bands onto his playlist. So it's kind of like what we're out here doing. I agree. Last time we had these guys on, we had a blast, too, because they're upbeat, they're fun, and God bless them. It's great to be young. Last time they were on, we had McKenna Bree as a guest co-host. And then tonight, no Jewel. So we're 0 for 2 with Jewel. I'm starting to think she's avoiding Sour Station. I'm kidding. She got called into work last minute. There she is, as a matter of fact. Yo, I'm sorry. I wish I could be there tonight. We wish I could be here tonight, too. The music is sensational. We're ready to bring the guys out. So, Jewel, thanks for checking it out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for one of the hottest bands in the area right now. Great run in the Big Break tournament. Great new music out. Let's bring out in 2 separate windows the dudes from Sour Station. All right.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes?
How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, man. This really it excites me because I'm a huge fan of your music. First time I saw you guys, I'm like, yeah, I like this. And then I got to meet Adam and told me a little more about the band and what's going on. And, just watching you appear every time, awesome. And I'm that guy now who's pressed against the stage, screaming and yelling like a crazy. But I'm right with it because it's just that damn good. Tristan Simons, of course, from Grimjacks in the house. And yeah, buddies, just some of the great scene here. So tell us, man, about what it's been like since we last talked. Because we last talked, you guys were doing shows, writing music. Now more's coming out, more big shows, tournaments, the whole 9 yards. What's been up?
Yeah, no, we've been very busy. It's been a hell of a summer. We were in the big break, which was awesome, just getting up to Scranton. Plus, we've been doing a lot of recording, which has been good. So we'll have some stuff we'll talk about a little later.
Yeah, me and James we're working on something right now. If you guys actually want to hear.
Okay, it's not going to come through clear. You're
I love previews. I'm down for a taste if everybody else is up for it.
All right, here it is, man.
That sounds familiar. I swear I've heard that before.
This is the new song that we have out.
I tell you what, the one thing I said last time, it's already just shining out now. You guys came on last time, and we were just all like giddy and having a lot of fun and laughing, just enjoying it because you guys are just unique, man. You're approaching it the right way. And I said you and, of course, Grimjacks, you guys up there, you have fun up there. I saw a show that you guys did at Sweeney's on a Thursday night a couple months back. And it was like the big gig for every band to take their shirts off. I'm like, no way, these guys do it. You all rip your shirts off. You're just rocking along. Great times. Tell us about shows like that where you're seeing more people pile in. How exciting is it now to see full packed houses? That house was slam packed. You couldn't budge in there.
Yeah, that was like our first time we've really had a full house, and I think all of us were just really very excited, full of adrenaline. It was definitely one of my favorite nights ever. I gotta say,
that was my favorite gig. That was the largest gig we've ever played.
Yeah.
We have yet to play for that many people.
We've gotten close a few, maybe one or two times, but
we are coming back out to Sweeney's though.
Yeah,
so.
we'll be back there Thursday the 19th.
Thursday the 19th, another one of those Thursday night shows. Sweeney's, 8 o'clock. I'll advertise the hell out of it. I'm telling you, if it's half the crowd as last time, get there because it was phenomenal. And, you talk about adrenaline, and I'm like not even close to touching the questions I had for you guys because we're rolling right off the bat. You talk about adrenaline, and you could feel the adrenaline coming off you. You guys, you get better every time, I always said. But the crispness that night, you guys were owning that stage that night. Crisp. You're starting to feel that connecting, like it's just flawless. I say flawless, maybe too much because I'm not a musician, but I say flawless.
Adrenaline is the best performance-enhancing drug known to man.
What was that?
Rebuttal.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah, you guys got a
Hit him with it
microphone?
again. Yeah.
Sorry, were you having mic troubles?
No, you're good. You're
I
good.
think you're good.
Go ahead.
He said adrenaline is the greatest drug a musician can have.
Performance-enhancing drug.
Performance enhancing.
Steroid. Like
Yeah, help me here because
caffeine,
I forgot it. Wow.
Ritalin.
That is pretty good though. I like that though. I like that a lot. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I know you guys are laughing hysterically, and you're probably watching it afterwards like, I can't believe you said that. But yeah, man, why not?
No, I'll second that. It's no, when you get up there and you're just in front of a bunch of people, like it kind of, I don't know. For me, it's one of the coolest feelings ever. It kind of just makes me feel like I'm free enough to like kind of do what I want to do. So
I don't know. I usually get nervous and I take my shirt off halfway through. That's probably been every gig so far that we've played.
I guess nerves do kick in. And being younger guys, I know some of the adults, I down a beer or two. And being younger guys, I guess you don't have all that luxury. What do you do to kind of unwind? Do you kind of rally each other up? Do you beat the crap out of each other? How young guys do, wrestling and beating the crap out of each other.
We listen to the Bees.
We do.
Bee Gees.
We do listen to the Bee Gees before. At least I try to. I try to listen to. The
I like that.
We do drink beer too because we're mostly 21.
Just
All right,
20
just-
still.
Child.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I can't wait for your 21st birthday. We do it Sour Station style and do some kind of like show / big party. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I think my birthday's on a Monday.
No.
Oh, that's always the best. Monday birthday. So let's talk about, of course, the new song we played here, For Now and Forever, Dynamite. Well, like, as much as I hate to say it might be my favorite song, you guys could also love Melt Away, but I love all your stuff. Great song. Tell us a little something about your maturity in writing, doing music videos, kind of bringing your songs more to life.
I mean, for writing, I'll say this: just getting to bounce everything back and forth between everybody. Like all the songs that we have, even the stuff that we've gotten up to this point, we really do spend like a lot of time just throwing them back and forth against each other, like just pushing each other, trying to try new stuff, especially when we practice. And while our studio stuff might not get to show everything we get to do with the songs, it for me, I always try to treat them as like the best representation of what we try to do. And that's something that's come with like time, just kind of just playing with everybody.
It's definitely cool. We'll go half. We'll go back down to Nate and Dan. When it comes to writing songs, are there ever moments you're like, all right, dude, sorry, that sucks? Or is everybody pretty much on the same page?
Well, we wouldn't be telling the truth if there hasn't been any differences in the band, but I think that's what makes our sound, you know? It's not monochrome. It's a spectrum of ideas.
Yeah.
And you're firing them off tonight. I'm loving it. Got these great cliches tonight, man. Love it.
King of one-liners.
It is king of the one-liners. Great stuff. Who's mostly the main songwriter? Is any one guy really take the bull by the horns, or everybody kind of jumps in?
I think we kind of all pitched
Yeah.
an equal number of songs, and then we just like jam on the idea, and then we write more parts as we're jamming. We just like come to an agreement if it's good or not.
I try my best. So I do a lot of the lyric writing because I'm singing, obviously. But I mean, there's still stuff that comes from everybody. I mean, even For Now and Forever, like even as wildly different as that song ends up, it was originally started and written by Dan. So there is a lot of back and forth, and I try my best to give the instrumentation as much credit as I can to them. Like I want everybody, like everybody tries to write their own part for everything, which is I think what's nice about it and what kind of creates the sound we got.
Dan.
Yeah. Well, I put together some chords. That's basically what I.
No. You wrote.
You wrote that. Yeah.
No.
You
You
wrote
wrote the riff.
riff.
You put together the chords, even if it was slower. And on top of that, you also the basic for the lyrics, as wildly different as they are now. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I remember in the original, like I wouldn't have been singing about half that stuff if it wasn't for like the original lyric sheet I was sent. Yeah.
Modest
Okay.
too.
Well, I initially titled it Untitled, and then For Now and Forever, like in
For now,
Mark was the one who trimmed it. Mark was like, you know what? Take out the untitled part. Just call it For Now and Forever. And
No, it's For Now or Forever.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
And then James was the one who changed it to "and," I think, or maybe.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of we were practicing on it the one day, and we're just like kind of trying to figure it out. And I think I just decided it's like a simple word, but it just kind of just happened. It just stuck there.
It's, the story you hear from the most classic of bands, one little tweak, one little twist, and then it locks in lore forever. The thing I see that's kind of cool is that you guys are roughly around 21 years old. And I was thinking of it just by watching your videos. Today's generation, a lot of technology, those things are locked in forever from you guys as young guys. And when you're in your 40s and your 50s and you're playing major arenas, because I know you will, you guys are that good, you're going to look back and think, damn, look at us as young kids. We always talk about both sides, positive and negative of social media. How positive do you think your influence in social media is for your music?
I'd say our social media, it goes back and forth. There's parts of it that I enjoy, and there's parts of it that obviously it's like you're just kind of you're working with a machine. But no, it's one of those things where I feel like social media has given just smaller, just even independent artists, smaller bands, just an infinitely larger of a voice. And it's kind of led to this like democratization of songwriting, which has been cool.
Wow.
It gives people like me, like the band and everything, or even like super big artists to kind of just be able to at least try it without having to feel like they're tied to like something big. We just make music, we get to just jam, and we can have it up and people can listen to it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than burning CDs and just handing random people CDs.
Sure, yeah. Jesus, you guys are
follow the Instagram account.
You guys are in my later generation talking when it comes to CDs. Before they used to hand out mixtapes. Like, can you imagine the disaster of putting your music on a tape, which is usually the worst form of how music can come out, and you're handing it out to people? So you guys, I mean, right, the future is certainly the better age. And like I said, burning CDs was cool.
We might be doing some CDs. We got some live stuff. We
All
might
right.
just like, bootleg it. I don't know, something like that.
I'm down for that. Cassettes, no. Do CD. Or vinyl. I heard vinyl's really expensive. You guys ever dream about doing vinyl?
If there's a market, sure, we'll tap into it.
I love it. I love me some vinyl. I know it's way before your guys' time. Again, showing my age, but I love me a good piece of vinyl. So tell us about the big break. This was really cool. It was a big competition. You guys were right there all along and tried to get in my votes for you. Tried to get up there, but sometimes life gets in the way, so I didn't get to see it. But tell us about that experience and being part of that competition, because it was great. It was a thrill watching you guys make that move.
Well, it was a fight, I'll tell you that. We had to make our music video for Now and Forever. That was the first trial of the competition, and we actually won first place out of that, thanks to whoever voted. And that got us into round two. In round two, we placed second place and got into the finals, and that came with a few goodies, including a live recorded performance, which may or may not be included on that CD.
Ooh, I like it.
And then we gave it our best on the final round, and I think we're all very happy with the outcome. I think we're all very proud of ourselves and proud of the bands that
before the night, especially.
Yeah.
Before the night. Before the end. My mistake.
You're mixing up Steel the Night. Yeah.
No, they put on an insane show, and I don't know, the whole process I feel like taught us a lot. I mean, we got to try our first ever handed video. We got to travel 2.5 hours all the way up to Scranton, which was something. And on top of that, I mean, we got to witness some really impressive bands. It taught us a lot about ourselves. So I don't know, sappy stuff.
That's okay. You can be sappy sometimes. You guys are still dudes. You're still rock stars. Don't worry about that. The video was cool, though, too, so I think you're off on the right track there. And I love the video. And like I said, we're working with Roku TV and Amazon Fire TV, not just to re-show this, but to do a music show and to have videos like yours and put it on some independent bands, young bands. And they're cool with it, and I think it's something we would love to get into, just give you guys another platform. A lot of people out there streaming TV networks, so why not? Give it a whirl. But
Cool.
But congratulations for the run, and it's got to be great.
Thank
And you're talking about the first long travel. You guys are traveling close to 3 hours away, all the equipment. Are you getting a little taste of that big road life?
I will say I do like. There you go.
There was this Chick-fil-A on a road stop that we went to. It was like the best Chick-fil-A we've ever been to.
Yeah, no, when you get that far out, yeah.
I forget. Well, James
Quality
actually
chicken,
I'll
saved
pull-
on
I'll
his
pull it
phone.
up.
potatoes.
But
The Sprite was pretty good.
Man, it was so crispy.
It was.
Man.
Shout out to Chick-fil-A, by the way.
Bartonsville Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Bartonsville.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
Barnesville.
Shout out. I'm writing it down. I'm looking it up later. Shout out to Bartonsville.
That's the best Chick-fil-A I've ever had in my life.
Not worth the 2-hour drive, but it's definitely worth it if you're in the area.
Yeah, there's nothing else in that town. Sorry, Oliphant, PA. It's kind of like
Yeah.
every old town in Pennsylvania, though.
Yeah.
It's a cool bridge.
No,
There's
Oh,
a
there is a cool
bridge
bridge.
on our
Very
Facebook
good.
banner. That's Oliphant, PA for you.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
I got kicked out of the bar there.
He did get kicked out of the bar.
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah.
congratulate. I'm telling you guys are living a rock star life. There's that one restaurant you're always going to shout out to. It's only a Chick-fil-A. You got kicked out of bars. Like,
It wasn't all that glorious getting kicked out. I walked up. He's like, "You 21?" I said, "Nope," and I walked the other way.
see, that is even more rock star than anything because you're like, yep, got it. I'll live to play another day and whoop, turn around, walk. I'm sorry. That is to me. That's hilarious. That is a great story. Rock stars. See that? You travel on the road. You find good food. You get good bar stories. Getting kicked out. Warmed up. I'm glad. I'm glad some of the parents are watching that. I thought Jeff was a good influence. Don't worry, guys. Jeff's gonna be driving the tour bus soon enough. So you got more music coming out. Obviously, you're always in the lab, always writing. I call it the lab. How much music do you have roughly? Like songs that you think you can put out right away? Because somebody always says, oh, I got hundreds. How many songs do you think you got cooking back there?
And like
6, 7.
I'd say there's like six-ish songs that we've at least had a capacity of recording. Yeah, Adam
drove the tour
Adam
bus.
did drive the tour bus for
So
that.
back
I was very
Man.
appreciative.
cross track.
Hey, no, that cross track, that
Yeah, it was
dude,
a very comfy car.
yeah, and a nice tow hitch, whole 9 yards.
The
But
man,
no,
the man's a saint.
we probably have about 6 or 7 songs, give or take, that we've been
Awesome.
recording in some capacity. Dan won it was a scholarship through Bucks County Community College. We did a lot of recording with Sunlight Studio, but we do have a song that's going to be coming out. We don't have a date yet. I'm not announcing any dates yet, but there is a song that's going to be coming out very soon. We're just waiting on a few little things.
Yeah, we also just finished up one of the scratch tracks for one of the songs on the album coming out whenever. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not going to give any dates because we don't want to make promises we
It's a
can't keep.
secret. Yeah.
And it's a secret.
It's a good idea.
It toes.
Yeah.
You know?
But
I
no,
always say that the biggest plans lead to the worst failures or worst disappointments, rather. So when you're playing big and it doesn't happen, you're like, oh. So I'm gonna be sitting by my sites waiting for music. I'm like, oh. So I get it. Well played. And when it comes out, the media links are down below. I'll give them out again before we go. And of course, our show, because we will share it. We'll share it on our links and everything because we're just huge fans. Jules is a huge fan. I can't believe I'm missing this tonight. And I'm telling you, like, we go out, we see you, we watch you perform. The Philly scene, who are some of your favorite bands or favorite venues or people from around here? I noticed during the big break, our good friends from Burden of Guilt were in the contest. We love them. Who are some of the bands you guys love in this area and want to play with and get together with and just would pay to see?
Bellevue. You got to shout out Bellevue, man.
Shout out Bellevue, yeah.
They're personal friends of ours too.
Yeah, no, Bellevue's a phenomenal band. If anybody's into, I guess Midwest emo, pop punk, some really good old suburban.
Day one.
Yeah, no, they've been awesome.
We played with them at the Fire. We've also played with them at Sweeney's.
Yeah, I'd say Sweeney's is probably definitely our favorite venue we've played at. It's
our home base.
Yeah, it's homey. It's local, but we do a lot of work with Andrew. He's the sound engineer who runs that event on Thursdays, and he's also who does like a lot of our mixing. So
yeah, he also works with him.
I do work with him, yeah. But no, he's very helpful, and on top of that, in terms of the environment, it's always a good time. Like you said, the last time you were out there, the amount of people who showed up. So
Yeah, crazy. And you talk about so and so paid $500 a piece to see Springsteen, etc. Pay the $10 if it's even $10 and go to Sweeney's, and it's not a bad. It's a great crowd. $5, $5. I'm telling you, you're not going to beat it. You're not going to beat it because I sat there and I actually, little guilty trick, I'll tell you young fellas, a nice little trick here. I go and I buy a PBR pounder because I don't like them. So I just kind of sip at it. It's still got a beer, but I'm not going to guzzle it and spend all my money. So $5
like
a PBR. I do, but I'm drinking all this craft stuff. So, but I'll drink a PBR. But you go there, you get a PBR, you get some fries at Sweeney's, and then you turn and watch the stage. And you guys and all the bands that night killed it. It's worth it. Pay the $5. Get the Sweeney's. Again, when the show's announced, we'll put it on our social media, as Sour Station will too. The Thursday night thing, more the night scene, and you guys are also juggling everything else in life, being kids, school, etc. How does it all fit together? It's got to be grueling. You guys got to be beat by week's end.
I was definitely beat today. I got my ass handed to me by a strength of materials test. You know, balancing school and this band and work too. You know, it's kind of a pain in the
Yeah,
ass. You know,
work too. My God, work too. Jesus.
especially these guys being in Philly now.
Yeah.
We've had to like uproot our whole schedule and try to get these rehearsals in, but we're making it work.
It's a hard puzzle to solve, but it's a puzzle nonetheless.
Yeah.
I agree. It's working well. You see a lot of the bands from the area that took a hiatus. School season. I'm going to go here. This one's going there. We're going to break off for a while. And to us fans, it breaks our heart a little bit. You dudes have managed to keep it together despite, moving a distance. Keeping it together. I love that. I admire that because it just goes to show your determination and your hard work. Now I'm getting sappy, but it's true. I love watching talent keep at it. And like I said, and it pays off. It gets better and better. The music gets better. More music, new music, just exploding and great shows. Real quick, one piece from each of you. We know you love Sweeney's. Next year, my goal is to play at blank. Give us a city, give us a venue, something. One from each of you. By this time next year, we're going to play at blank.
I want to play at the Stone Pony.
Nice. Great call. Great call.
Nate or Dan, you guys, give me 1 second.
If it ever opens again, I'd like to play at Dobbs, but
I love Dobbs, dude. I'm
Sure,
so,
Dobbs is Dobbs. They do their thing every once in a while. They get closed down every once in a while. They open up again every once in a while. But when they're open, I wanna play there again.
I actually want to play in some basements.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. Saw some of that basement footage. You can find it on YouTube. Great stuff. Did I put TuTube on there? Yeah, I did. I put TuTube. It's YouTube, obviously. It's a typo. But I saw some of that, and that is definitely cool. All right, so we gave you a second. What do you got?
So I was gonna say it's actually funny you mentioned Dobbs because right down the street actually, Theater of the Living Arts.
Oh my God! Wow.
Reach, but I've seen some really really awesome bands out of there, and it's nothing crazy too. Like even I saw Magic City Hippies. There's a few punk shows and stuff. Like there's some really good stuff out of that area.
Wow, the TLA. It's funny because I actually saw a Perfect Circle at the TLA. So you talk about like a goal, and it was cool because a buddy of mine worked for Ticketmaster. He had first dibs on printing out the tickets. We printed 4 for me and 3 of my buddies. And we went, and the beginning of the show, Maynard was behind a curtain for like an hour. Everybody thought he wasn't there. People were freaking out. Then the curtain opens, there he is, and the place went apeshit. And it was like incredible. And so that's legendary shoes to fill. Like I said, Dobbs had legends there, like the Pearl Jams, Nirvana, Soundgarden played at Dobbs. What's it like to share a stage with those kind of legends? That's huge.
It's unique. It's just that, like I said, just being in front of people. Like even we've done I'll say this, at least for me, I've felt more humbled being in a house party in a row home in Philly than I have been on a stage like Dobbs. I'm a big fan of just the more the more closer I can get to the people who are actually there to like hear stuff, and the more I can interact, and the more I can just be there. I feel like that for me is always going to be a bigger challenge. So like I respect being in there, but for me, it's the house show scene. It's just awesome.
Wow. Anybody else on that one? Because that's a good note. It's tough to beat.
Gets really hot in those house shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does. You see video and all, and I always look and I'm like, man, how in the world did I survive it? It does look stuffy. But like I said, you guys have played the colleges, you played the bars. Someday soon, of course, arenas like the TLA. What's the difference in playing, like I said, in the basement, or what's the difference like a college? Do you feel more comfortable anywhere? We said the basement, but anywhere besides the basement. Like, do you would rather do college, rather do bar, rather do like a hall? What works for you best?
I feel like I'm. Oh, sorry, Nate. that I feel like most comfortable in like a house show setting. I don't know. For some reason, if they mic the drums and there's a huge stage, I get extremely nervous. But like if I'm in like a tight area with like people 3 feet in front of me, I'm not that nervous.
It's
Yep.
Nate, you go.
Okay. All right. Bars, you kind of get like you never know who you're going to get at a bar. But, in a basement show, everyone wants to be there. Everyone, knows you or the band that's going after you. And the energy's it's a lot more raw in the basements and in the house shows.
Yeah.
Very cool. Dan is the man of many words.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan? What's your opinion?
Yeah, where you yeah, Dan, come on.
Yeah, Dan!
Dan Lindemann, the Charlie Watts of the future of music here, man of many words. I do want to give a shout out and a birthday to Wendy while we have you. But man, I mean, like what?
Oh.
Wendy's birthday shout out.
Happy
Like
birthday.
a favorite place for you, like a favorite scene.
I just like to play anywhere that lets us play. It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty good. It's actually a great answer. No offense, Phil. That's a good one though. Anybody would let us, and I know it because we're the same way. We had a bar bring us in last year for the Super Bowl to do a wing bowl party. I was shocked. The audio was a disaster. The show was kind of a mess. But you appreciate anybody that lets you just get out there and perform. And there's a lot coming up for you guys. We're definitely excited for all of that. More music coming out. We're going to be spilling some beans soon enough. Keep an ear out. Keep an eye out. And I can't thank you guys enough. Sour Station, once again, I'm such a huge, huge fan. And I'm loving it. And I can't wait for the new stuff to come out. Hopefully, like an album style or CD style. However you want to give it to me, just make sure you all sign it. I'll buy it. Let's do it. You can find Sour Station on Facebook at Sour Station. Instagram is at Sour Station, all lowercase. They got a link tree. I still don't know how to say that. Link tr dot whatever. Link tree / Sour Station. You can find all their social media. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Sour Station. You can see the videos, hear more songs, watch live performances. And when I tell you it's worth it, 100%. I don't sit here and blow smoke. Everybody's like, the Phillies game's on. I'm like, yeah, the Yo show's on. Sour Station's coming. More important. I can watch the Phillies game out of the corner of my eye. This I live for. And you guys, thank you so much for it. It's a good question. I turned away. I think the Phillies finally got on the board. Let's check real quick. I usually keep up on them. I'm just that engulfed by the music.
Yeah,
Phillies.
I had this to worry about. I forgot the Phillies were on, actually.
Yeah, I'm a big Birds fan.
Yeah, big Birds fan. Yeah, I love
Big
my
Birds
Phillies.
fan.
Love my
For
Phillies.
Endo.
It's-
Philly is winning 1-0 at the top of the fourth inning. There we go.
Phillies?
It's the luck of Saturday. Yeah, 1-0 Phillies.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So there is the date. Thank you very much, Adam. 10/19. So October 19th at Sweeney's. And October 20th, an acoustic show at Death of the Fox Brewery. Very cool, by the way. Big shout out to our friend Tiffany Patch, who is involved with Death of the Fox Brewery. And we had her on as a guest co-host. And she mentioned, she goes, oh, I know that band. Like, they're coming to Death of the Fox. And make sure you check it out. Great place. Great band. Definitely worth it. Sour Station. You're getting it there. Steve Higgins, keep crushing it, guys. Absolutely. Keep doing it. Adam, great job. And James, Mark, Dan, Nate, thank you guys so much for coming on. Sour Station. Give it up for you, brother. Keep up the great work, and we're going to see you real soon. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Have a good night.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Really, really great stuff. Sour Station. I'll take them off and put them backstage. Yeah, man, I'm a big fan. And people are like, again, the Phillies game's on. I get that. I can see that. There's many more innings than only the first game. But you can't trade sitting here and listening to artists, good, young, smart artists, talking about their project, talking about the future, listening to the songs. To me, it's what it's all about. And I love it. And we do it here. And there's some nights where people who, again, aren't even in the PA area will say, who you got on tonight? Don't mess with me. Who you got? Give them the name. They do the research. They said, yeah, I'm excited for this. Like, they're ready for this. And that's like J.D. Wolf. He said, I'm ready for it tonight. And he was ready, coming in. Steve Higgins, absolutely, as you know, very talented young lady, your daughter, Sarah. And just do a great job. The band Twisted. The dudes are making hand puppets backstage. It's absolutely awesome. They're still there. I love it. Thank you, dudes. But yeah, man, like there's so much great work out there, and these guys are fun. They have fun with it too, And every time they come on, they're giddy, we're laughing, we're telling good stories, stuff you wouldn't really imagine, but you're getting. And I love stuff like that. I really do. So thank you, Sour Station. Thank you to Adam. As well as anyone, Jeff, the band is humble, but once they're on stage, they will surprise you. And Adam, you nailed it. You absolutely did. I kept one of the songs saved, so we're going to exit with the song again for now and forever. When the show ends, we're not going anywhere quite yet, but when the show ends, we're going to leave again with For Now and Forever because it's that good. But they are humble. They're nice, laid back, humble kids. You meet them in person, a nice handshake, a how you doing? We appreciate stuff like that. And then they get out and they just kill it on stage. And I'm telling you, that Sweeney show, and if you get to that next Sweeney show on the 19th, wow, man, it's worth it. It's worth fighting through the crowd, especially for $5. You're not beating that. I'd pay, let me see. I'd pay at least 50 right now. Better not. I end up paying 50 next time out. And that's one of the beauties of the Future Star shows and our friend Elena Brokus, who does a great job with those. And you saw the Grimjacks out here earlier, and John Simons, who kind of runs the show for the Grimjacks. People like that, man, are doing it. Steve Higgins, as I said, the daughter and the band Twisted, who will be on the show in a few weeks. It's what it's all about. The families believe in it, like the parents believe in it, and then the kids go out and kill it. Yeah, I got to watch my big mouth. I got a very big mouth. Then where's my beer money? But you sip that one Pabst Blue Ribbon. Heyo gets a big thumbs up, by the way. But definitely, like I said, leave the scroll down there. And social media is the heart of where to find these bands and their new stuff. Like I said tonight, we're not gonna say a date. Back in the day, you had to wait for somebody to get on the radio to say that. Then you have to wait months later. Here, it's there. I know it's close because I've been watching Adam's Facebook, so I know the new song's close, but we don't have a date, and that's cool. And that's where social media comes in. That's what I say. Follow the guy. Subscribe to us as well. Subscribing means more than you'll know. A lot of people are like, yeah, so what? Subscribe. Gives you a reminder when it's coming on. And you can tell your friends. You can tune in, join in. I put up a funny post today about funny how nobody wants to get on a everybody talks about getting on a podcast, but nobody wants to once you invite them. Something along those lines. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, I would. Yeah, I would. Or message me and all that. So we got a lot of cool people that'll be doing some guest co-host spots on the Wednesday nights. And it's not about the guests. The guests love to come on. The guests love to talk about what they have going on, upcoming projects, etc. So that, to me, is pretty cool. But yeah, man, let's do Wednesday nights with guest co-hosts. More audience. Let's get more people involved. You'll be one of the first to find out when their next song drops. Love it. Love it. Feel free to lay a sample to give us this minute sample tonight. Love samples. Love sneak previews. And so all the bands know out there, I've been giving sneak previews a decent amount of times here and there. People are like, here's our new stuff. It goes nowhere. It goes from me to Jewel. Stop. And my wife will sometimes can't help but listen because I usually listen to it like 30 times. So whenever somebody sends me a new piece or a new song or a recording of it, I'm all about it, but it stays very hush-hush. Me and Jewel, like I said, my wife usually catches me playing 1,000 times. And she always says, let me guess, local band? Yes. She knows. And I love her for it. And again, like I said, stay focused to Sour Station. These kids are excellent. I kind of, Adam, if you're still out there, just type me a little answer. I kind of describe it as a little mix of psychedelic rock meets the modern rock sound. How close am I? Is that kind of what it is? Because to me, you get a little taste, and maybe it's the emblems and the super, like, as you see, like, the Sour Station, see it kind of almost like not quite a tear, but kind of a floating away. To me, it's kind of like that. Like I see it as like well, the fellow said bingo. I believe that means I nailed it. A little bit of psychedelic mixed in with modern rock. That's cool. All right, and now, all right, man, I'm getting good at this stuff. But I like it because it is unique. And when people say, what makes these bands different, I always say, dude, you got to come see them. And people are like, yeah, it's music, a guitar's a guitar. No, man. No, it is not. Just certain bands with loud vocalists that kind of scream it out like the metal sound. Groovy bands that kind of do groovy psychedelic style music. Bands that play rock. Bands that mix it together. There's all this. There's like male female bands. There's young people. There's a lot of original stuff. It's so cool. They blend a lot of styles, mostly indie, rock, alternative, jazz, rockabilly, psychedelic, etc. It's a lot of genre, but you can feel it in the music. And it's definitely cool. And I'm telling you, man, leave the scroll down the bottom. Make sure you check these kids out. They're great. I say kids. They're now men in the early 20s stage. Sorry, Adam, but they're growing. But yeah, man, it's young people. It's great. It's great. Definitely does. So thank you to Sour Station. I get excited for them. I was excited when they came here last time and this time, of course. No two songs do sound the same. You're right. When they perform, and it was Casey Ray's. When they performed to Casey Ray's, there was that guy that was just dancing all over. You remember the guy, Adam? The guy at Casey Ray's who was just dancing. And he kind of gives me a slap. He's like, who are these dudes? And I'm explaining, and he's like, man, he's like, so unique. Everything's got a little different twist. So cool. And that dude was dancing his life away. Just great. So like I said, when it all has a different taste, it does. All a little different flair. All very cool. All different personalities. And like they said, if you think we disagree, you're wrong. You have to. And it happens. Whew. Man, that was fun. A couple topics. I know Jules not here. We'll do a couple hot topics, and one of them, of course, is an ongoing story we're talking about here, and that's AI, the artificial intelligence. And some of the celebrities are now mentioning fears and displeasures. The late Robin Williams, his daughter, came out and talked about old tracks that they AI'd over, and she said, that's not my dad, that's not him talking, and to me, it's kind of weird. And then Tom Hanks came up with one and goes, I'm going to tell you, I never did that piece. That's not even me. I don't even know what that is. A little scary how people can alter and make your voice sound like something and computer generate it and all that because you just don't know what people are going to be saying. Can you imagine? Let's stop. Let's stop imagining what it can get to. It's pretty wild. This makes you a little bit nervous. Cindy Saunders Higgins, thank you so much, Jeffrey. The best. Your support. First the music and these young bands is awesome. I thank you so much. I love you guys. As you know, Sarah and Logan from Twisted, just some of my favorites. And there's so much to put together with all these bands. We love it. Deep fakes were a thing. Scary. Very scary. But yeah, we do thank, of course, families like the Higgins for the great work. Steve and Cindy. And Adam, of course, and getting these kids together and getting them out there and getting them into music, and they're talented too. And I'm telling you, in a couple weeks when Twisted comes on, and you get to hear some stuff from Sarah and Logan, you realize just how good these bands are. And of course, tonight's Sour Station, you realize really good, worth it. So keep pouring in. I could talk about music and go around these circles for the next 53 minutes. I really can. But we'll do some topics. We'll get back to the love affair, of course. Adam, the deep fakes are a thing. So let's get to something more positive, and that's for our McDonald's fans. McRib is back. That's right. McDonald's for a short run is bringing back that rather unusually shaped, almost like a rack of ribs meat sandwich doused in barbecue sauce. The comment section is open. Guilty pleasure guy, me. I like the McRib. I don't need it. I really don't eat it much anymore ever since the health scare, but I like the McRib. Maybe it's I just like the barbecue sauce and the taste of ridiculous meat, because it's pretty ridiculous. If you're vegan, I apologize. If not, tell me in the comments, the McRib, yay or nay? It's a big yay for me. Love me some McRib. We're talking about Second and third, Phillies. No outs. 1-0 bottom of the fourth. They're going berserk. Be beautiful to beat the Marlins. The team has always given us a tough time. Offense looks crisp so far. Some key hits so far tonight. But yeah, the McRib is back. I get excited. Nobody's commenting. I see people are out there watching. Comment on the McRib, man. Some of you might be too young for the McRib. Well, oh Jesus. I like to show my age. McRib's been around probably a solid 30 years. Freezing just a little bit, am I? Maybe? No? Anyway, big shout out to Joel Tatey, of course, in the audience tonight. We thank you. We forgot to thank last week's guest, something I'm a disaster at anymore. But let's do that. Let's give a big thanks to the essential duo, Keith and Joey. Keith Garner and Joey DeNoble were with us last week. A lot of great views, a lot of people tuned in. Yep, everybody is hitting. Busy night. Amen. Everybody is hitting Joel Tatey. It is a busy night for you, I'm sure. But I'm glad you're getting to watch the game. I told the audience I think you just wanted to watch the game tonight. Nah, never true. Jewel is heart and soul Yo-Sho like I am. And so we came up with this project many years ago. The strength of it has been unbelievable, and it's led to, of course, Yo Wednesday and Yo Music, which we're trying to get back on track, and me getting other things, meeting the guys from Happy Hour Pod, being on there, and being kind of the creative team behind the Down the Rabbit Hole with the White Rabbit, which premiered this past weekend. You can find that on Twitch as well. It's just being a part of creative stuff in this podcast community. As a matter of fact, I want to give a big shout out to pretty much the entire team with the Indie Pods and the big unit that they have, that every year they do National Podcast Day with a big celebration where a lot of podcasts come on and they talk about their shows. Everybody gets like a half hour and they make a 24-hour show about it. Great. I'm upset you missed Sour Station 2. Next show, we will be there. You got to get to one of them and see them live because they're amazing. And you missed them here twice. One time was a Wednesday. I understand. I know your Wednesday thing. But tonight, I was so excited for you and the guys, and you heard the music, and I'm going to probably play it again before we go because we got time, so why not play it again? But so good. It's really, really good. And like I said, Jewel has certainly helped me along the way, coming up with this idea, and when she comes out, there's nothing like it. And a lot of people always tell me when they meet her, wow, how lucky can you be to have somebody so great on your team, and Jewel. And of course, Brent, who takes the awesome pictures and videos. People meet them like, wow, what a great team. And that moves me. And it's not, I don't want to say it's my team. Like, oh, it's my team. It's us as a team agreeing to get on this same page to do these things. My wife considers herself a member of the team now, too. And people always meet them and say, wow, just sensational. And I thank you for that. And of course, you know, we're going to keep coming. As long as you guys are playing music and having those shows, I'm going to keep coming. I mean, the last thing I ever do in life is get on that stage. I agree. Manager Jerry Ward said, lay down a bunt. I'm okay for that. A congratulations to my man Rocco and his new wife Kristen. They celebrated their wedding on Saturday. Team Yo, absolutely Team Yo for life. Jewel Tatey, I thank you for that. So Rocco's good buddy of mine was formerly the general manager of the Chicky and Peace in Warrington. He's since moved on to another gig, a better gig. He's a great dude. His wedding was this past weekend. Awesome time at the Five Ponds in the like Ben Salem area. And it was pretty cool. Former Phillies pitchers Tommy Green was there, Dickie Knowles. I sat at their table, talked a little bit about, they talked a little bit about baseball. Great food, great fun. I love a good wedding, and congratulations to Rocco and Kristen. Rocco's just a dude I really feel as a part of me. RBI by Pache, who I was shocked to even see in the lineup, but he does have the RBI, and it's 3-0 Phillies, bottom of the fourth. This is the kind of start they needed. This team, geesh. And somebody works at it like, we go back there for game 2. No, it's all here. These 3 games are all here. Let's knock this team out. Let's get ready for the Braves or the Dodgers or whoever it's going to be. Let's get ready. Let's get some more red October. Let's get some green January, some red October, and then the Sixers and the Flyers. I don't know. Forget it. Just forget it, please. Whew. Very exciting. So talk about the AI thing. And Jewel, if you're out there and you can pay attention for a second, because I didn't do enough study on this. And I know I should have, because I'm going to talk about it on the show, but I really didn't do enough. Did I even put it on there? I didn't. Anyway, it's this new Las Vegas venue called the Sphere. Very cool looking. It's kind of awesome. Big round circular kind of arena. Great like visual effect. Just another big thing for Vegas. And I see everybody posting pictures of how this thing kind of changes the outside of it, and it's always like a different picture. It's very cool. And I should have got more into that story than I did. For some reason, I didn't. There's actually something I wanted to share. Jules sent me this last week, and I did not get a chance to get it on. I'm so disappointed. So give me a minute while I do a little scroll thing here, because it's definitely worth talking about. Any mood music? I got mood music. Jules, some of Jules' favorite hits there. The built-in StreamYard music. It's my searching music. Little streaming music while I find Jules' little something from last week. There it is. Alright, that's enough of the streamer rock. Three-legged bear breaks into Florida home and drinks White Claw. Jules sent it to me last week, and I cannot believe I didn't use it. A three-legged bear, known locally as Tripod, was caught on camera breaking into a home in Lake Mary, Florida, over the weekend, helping itself to some snacks and adult beverages. Drazari Fenette Diglio found out she had a thirsty, uninvited guest when she got a security camera notification around 5 p.m. Sunday, she told local news station WESH. So, not only does this bear break in, which is disappointing, not only does he only have 3 legs, which is upsetting, it does look super cool, but it also has terrible taste in alcohol. He's drinking White Claws. Bro. You better believe that bear must have been hurting the next day. White Claw didn't break in my house, dude. I've got great stuff to drink, including the new Hey Yo by Broad Street Brewing. Nice shameless plug. But now I can't really wrap my finger around the bear breaking in, going to the fridge, pulling out a White Claw, and just I don't see it. When you want to eat something first, that's I need to see that security camera footage. I need to believe that that's true, that through all that, oh boy. Oh, look at this. I don't even want to say it, but I got offered a great message about a little something from our good friends at Sour Station. Not going to mention. All I got to say is, Jewel, ready for a little bit of cool stuff from Sour Station. Man, that really excited me. That excites me. I get so excited. But I won't share it. And you can't buy it off me or bribe me. Well, you can bribe me. But anyway, definitely worth it. Yeah, so the bear, I can't believe I missed that story. That's like right up my alley. Bear, White Claw, what a mess. Where are we at? I know we got more stuff to talk about. I didn't put Travis Kelce there like 3 times. Did I? Yes, I did. Um, just a mess. If this pitcher hits one more hitter in the foot, ugh. Yeah, right? This is the Marlins. They're on that wave of. I kind of came up the other day with I called it the totem pole of Philadelphia fans' hatred for other teams. I'll see if I can find that because it's that good. And the person I sent it to said, "Wow, that's really that good. Like that should be like etched in stone somewhere." Here we go. The totem pole of Philadelphia hatred for professional sports teams. Number 5. It's a 5, of course. Celtics at number 5. Boston Celtics. Number 4, the New York Mets. Number 3, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Number 2, and I know I get heat for this because Philly shouldn't hate them, the New York Yankees. I'm sorry. And number 1, it's easily the Dallas Cowboys. Come on. Not allowed to talk about TS and TK anymore. You got to send me who that is, because I don't know what you're talking TS and TK. Send it, Jewel Tatey, so I know. You're being put on the spot here. Very exciting. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Like every week, like I said, we leave at a different song. And I got a song lined up we're going to leave with when we end the show. And so I'm going to play Sour Station again. Because I want to exit with them. I want to exit with this other song from a band who also agreed to come on in a few weeks. Let's go Mets. Now, they're on the list. You did not hear the list. The biggest news in the NFL. I talked about it already. Travis and Taylor. And let's do that. No, audience, without saying it, you're going to feel it. Do you kind of feel, a lot of people say football's fixed, football's rigged, football's a business, football's a show. Do you kind of think the Kansas City Chiefs were bailed out of that game the other night in New York? Because Miss Popstar was in the seats? Now Josh Allen is dating Josh Allen, of course, quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. Now, of course, he's dating a famous star as well. And she was hanging out with his mom. It's like originality, dudes. But I look at this way, because somebody was calling Taylor Swift Yoko. Yoko Swift. Yoko Swift breaks up the Chiefs. I'm good with that. Enough Chiefs. I found that very funny. But, whatever. I mean, it's overblown. The Taylor and Travis thing is overblown. Meanwhile, you have teams like the Eagles who are undefeated. And you're watching a game, and it's a close game. The Jets are kind of pulling off a little bit of a miracle with Zach Wilson, a quarterback. They're within inches of stealing that game from Kansas City. And all the worry is Taylor this and Taylor that. I don't care. Like Ryan Reynolds was there and Hugh Jackman. They're like, oh, she's going to be in a Marvel movie. In Deadpool, rather. What? Why? Heart emoji from Sour Station. We're going to play another one of your songs. I'm going to go right back to that For Now and Forever. Because it's great. And I want everybody to hear it again. I might have missed it. And if Jewel got in a little late from work, she might have missed it. So I'm going to play it again. For Now and Forever, Sour Station. Let's do it once again here on the Yo Show. Why not? Because it's great. It's one of my absolute favorite new songs. Like I said, I got a lot of local artists that I love. And I give you all the praise. This is a goodie right here. Let's take it again. For Now and Forever, Sour Station. Again, by request from me on the Yo Show live. 3-0 Phillies, top of the 5th. Sour Station here on the Yo Show.
Thank make sure you lie for the picture. Get out of my head, get out of my head. The shit's like now and forever. Turn towards the sun, you watch your dreams and ambitions drift past the horizon. You just admit, oh, who you are. A tangled mess of scars break you away. I end up in your arms and you say, wanna tell me where we all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. Wanna tell me where we all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. No Santa, you make sure you lie before the Lord picture. Big shot, no glitter. There's a hole in my typical vision. Left eye, no Santa, you make sure you lie before the Lord picture. Get out of my head, get out of my head. This shit's like from now forever. Wanna tell me where we all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. Wanna tell me where we all went wrong. This shit feels like from now forever. Wanna tell me where we all went wrong. This shit feels like from now
All right, one more time for now and forever. Sour Station, tonight's guest on the program. Awesome song. Check it out right now on YouTube. That's not TubeTube. That's a typo. It's YouTube. I just don't feel like changing it. You know why? Because I like it. My word. We're not going to be on the air before this happens. So I want to give a gigantic shout out and a very happy birthday to one of the closest people to me in my life, of course, my brother Rob Perini. Coming up October 7th, his next birthday. I want to shout out a happy birthday to him. Back on the mend, had a little hospital issue. He's back home, from what I understand, screaming at the TV in the Phillies. Oh, like the way us Perinis do. So happy birthday to Rob. October 7th. Wanted to do it, dude, before we didn't come on the air, of course. And a very happy birthday in heaven. A couple days ago to my mother, of course, rest in peace. Terrific woman, my mother. The first time she ever listened to me on the podcast, I said, "What'd you think?" She said, "I can never listen to you again. What you say offends me." And, when you offend your own mother, absolutely, Adam, that's when you're doing it right. If you can offend your parents, like Adam was here tonight hanging out watching his son up there. If you could do a little something that makes your parents tweak every once in a while, I guess you're doing something right. And Mom said your podcast is offensive. You use very foul language, which was in the beginning, when foul language seemed to be like the in thing. And, rest in peace, Mom. Birthday would have been October 1st. And happy birthday to my brother, Rob, who will be October 7th. And, of course, his awesome son, Robert, who's my boy. I call him the boss. Of course, Bridget and Beth, the whole family there. We love you down here. Yo Show loves you. Jewel, wish you a happy birthday as well, Rob. We appreciate it, man. We love you here for you. Yo Show family, like talking about families. Like I said, me and Jewel and our families have gotten to know each other more and be there, and vice versa. My family with Jewel, so it's very cool. Happy birthday. Great stuff. Speaking of families, let's do the plug. Jewel likes me to do the plug. I love the plug. Let me find the banner here first. There it is. It is Sweets by Rye. Sweets by Rye, lovely young lady, member of the Tatey family, has terrific cookies available right now. Homemade cookies. Go to Instagram. Follow them, Sweets by Rye, on Instagram. Follow them. You place your order right through the message. chocolate chip cookies and snickerdoodle cookies, and man, it all looks so good. Get it now. Sweets by Rye. Follow them on Instagram. Place an order for some amazing homemade cookies. And I promise you, if she bakes anything like Jewel, you're in for a treat, because Jewel makes the best pumpkin pie I've ever had. Sorry, true. Family members, friends, whoever has made me a pumpkin pie, Jewel's probably is the best. I said it. And then people always ask me, how do I get this awesome beard? And how to keep this beard going? It's the best beard in podcast. It is the Moist Collective. Beard care products right now, 20% off by using the code YOSHOW20. Visit www.rumoist.com. It is the Moist Collective. It is beard care products made locally of all natural ingredients, great smells and scents. Shipping. Anything over $50. Free shipping. So you can get it. Visit rumoist.com. Great beard care products. I got some samples here, some beard oil, some beard butter. They also have beard wash. Terrific stuff. www.rumoist.com. The Moist Collective Beard Products. A couple nice little plugs there, because that's just the kind of swell fella I am. I love the plug. And speaking of plug, let's, of course, now we had the banner that said Planet X Network. It is actually no longer the Planet X Network. Podcast, or Pod Nation TV made the purchase. Pod Nation TV is taken over or merged with Planet X Network, and you can see the Yo Show on Roku and Amazon Fire TV through Pod Nation. So we thank them very much for that, and we're going to have the links up where to go and find it. Pod Nation TV also has Real Sharks podcast, also has my dude from Happy Hour podcast. It's a great network. Like I said, you can watch, and people are always like messaging, like, oh, what's on Netflix? What's on this? What's on that? You can now watch this. So I'm wait a minute, what? Joel, I'm reading this right now. So there's a video, I thought it was of Jewel. It's actually a video of Haley DeSolipinto waving, saying like, goodbye, something like that. And I thought it was, wait a minute, I'm so confused. I'm not good with TikTok. We're now getting on TikTok as well. Jewel's been doing the TikTok work. I'm going to give you the link probably next week, because Lord knows I can't find it right now. But like, what in the world? Is that? The other day, I thought it was you. Now it's Haley DeSolipinto. He was just coming to our program. We had a little technical difficulty. We're still working on it. We still keep in contact. What are you doing? You're killing me tonight. Yeah, you're definitely more the tech geek. I thought that was you in that video. And now it's like weird because it wasn't. It's very weird. 3-0 Phillies, bottom of the fifth. Runner on first, one out. Bryce Harper at the plate. Harper's 0 for 2 tonight. See what he can do. Try to up this lead. It's 3-0, of course. Let's get the banners out and tell you who's coming on the program, because we have so much great stuff coming up. And we're going to start it. Of course, it's October, so you know what that means. Halloween stuff. And Happy Hour started their Halloween. Of course, we're my Lydia Manson shirt. Coming up on our program, our program, yikes, October 10th, the awesome band Bourbon House. Very excited, got a lot of stuff popping up, Bourbon House. Very cool. October 17th, Pittsburgh, PA's own Victoria Fire, and Caitlin Wasco, who I love, and she knows I do. And it's awesome. Her band was trying to get her to guest co-host tonight. Caitlin and I would have loved it, but like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't volunteer her, not even knowing if she's up for it or where she's at. But anyway, October 17th, you're going to be here either way. Victoria Fire, awesome band in Pittsburgh, PA. They actually have a show with Neverweek, former guest of ours as well, up in Pittsburgh. I think it's October the 20th in Pittsburgh, PA. You know, I got to find a way up there one way or the other. October 24th, it is our annual Halloween Spooktacular. Jewel and I like to dress up. I got to find a costume fast. It's barreling down on us. We're going to be joined by an amazing horror actress, horror film writer, singer, model, the incredible Miss Fallon Vendetta will join us this year for the Halloween Spectacular on the 24th. November the 31st, we take off, so Miss Joey can trick or treat. And Jewel can take her out for the night. So we're off the 31st. We don't take off. But after Halloween is over and you have to get all the spooky stuff out of your system, join us November 7th for the amazing band Twisted. Of course, you saw Steve Higgins, the Higgins family out there tonight. Their daughter Sarah, her band Twisted, November 7th. November 14th, the band Barely Legal, brought to us by a great PR agent, Beatrice Kimmel. November 21st, the amazing band The Galaxy Has Eyes. Woo, it's going to be a goodie. And a little special announcement during that program as well. All right, somehow I messed up. There it is, Twisted, November 14th, Barely Legal, 21st, Galaxy Has Eyes. November 28th, local singing sensation Mike Nappy. King of the Beats, Mike Nappy on the 28th. December 5th, we welcome back one of our favorites, just one of the sensational artists. She gets better every day and bigger every day. Laura Cheadle comes back to the program for the 15th. December 12th, from the rock band Lake Divided, one of my favorites, their lead singer, J.C. Clark. December 12th, I can hardly stand it, J.C. Clark coming to the Yo Show. December 19th, now, I had a banner for it. I thought I did, but I don't. December 14th. Oh, there it is. 19th. December 19th. Jewel and I will attempt to bring back a very Yo Show Christmas. We did it a few years ago. It was a great time. We had local artists come on and sing Christmas carols. I dressed up like Santa Claus. The audio was bad because I had it in a bad location in the house, but we'll do it back down here where the audio would be better, and we're going to start reaching out to some singers, have them come on and sing Merry Christmas. That's December 19th on the Yo Show. The 26th, we actually, to be determined, we don't have a guest booked. Well, just announced today, this one, January 9th, lovely singer-songwriter Aaron Coburn. January 16th, the awesome band Ignescent. January 23rd, the wheels have been in motion. We're trying to bring you something big. Jewel Tady's annual birthday celebration. We've had some great surprises. Josh Server last year. Jamie Kennedy. Jewel shocked me with Misha Johnson. We like doing this stuff. We like to try and pull off the element of surprise. We're going to try and do that again. January 23rd for Jewel's birthday. So keep it locked in to the Yo Show for more great stuff. As I mentioned, no Yo Wednesday tomorrow night because I will be traveling for work. But October 11th, this one just announced as well on the Yo Show Wednesday night, is the band Steal the Night. Nice rocking local band, Steal the Night. And we'll be on the program October 11th. Got a lot of people that lined up for guest co-hosts, so I'll be plugging one is, and we'll bring that back to the Yo Show Wednesday, of course, October 11th. Don't forget, once again, next week you catch me and Jewel, October 10th, with Bourbon House. Should be awesome. So excited. I get excited for a lot of things. Of course, like I said, tonight is Sour Stations night, so let's play their other one. Again, let's just keep playing music. There it is. Melt Away is another dandy by the guys from Sour Station, our guest tonight. We're going to play it again because I love it. It's got to fix my YouTube there. I got to split those share screen things. Get a little more technical. Anyway, great song, Melt Away by Sour Station. We'll play this. Come back in a few minutes here on the Yo Show and talk about a few more things and wind it down. Enjoy.
Last night she got you losing your head. Now it's all to you. How do you well, very deep down? Sticking with her, or you better off dead. Some things shatter you, some things bloom. What the hell
All right, the incredible sounds of Sour Station. Our guest tonight, Melt Away. Available right now on your YouTube channel. Check these dudes out. My man Ryan Shackleton in the house. Let's go, Phils. I 110% agree. 3-0 top of sixth. Zach Wheeler looks like he kind of did last year early on in the postseason. Dealing tonight so far. Don't want to jinx it. 6 strikeouts. Plenty of game left to play. So let's hang on, Phillies, and get the big win tonight. As said, Sour Station, we thank you guys. We thank the Phillies. We thank Adam and everybody who tuned in tonight. Of course, I always thank Jewel Tatey because she's amazing. As we get through episode, man, it's amazing. Episode number 261. And that might be off by one. I will have to recheck that sometime. Because I'm worried about our 300th episode probably landing in June or July and everybody being down the shore and not being able to celebrate. So I really want to get maybe a few of these bands together, Jewel, and go somewhere and do a little show for our 300th because that's big. We just celebrated 6+ years. We're coming to close on 300 episodes. Big to us, important to us. Way past this little side project. It's become part of our lives. And we love it, man. We're going to keep on doing it. We dig it. There she is. Can't be here with you tonight. Here's a picture of the lovely Miss Jewel TV. She's going to hate me later for that, but that's okay. Who's that picture? That's me out. That's me at the Battle of the Bands. I got pictures here. Like, can't make out half of them more. There's Fallon Vendetta. We'll be doing the Halloween Spectacular. What pictures do I have in here? Let's have a little fun with pictures here. There's one of my dog sleeping. And montage my dog Henry, including a little wink of his eye. Adorable. Picture of me as well. Logo. Sweets by Rye, don't forget. Instagram. The Moist Collective. And we got Fallon Vendetta. How about that Battle of the Band thing? Look at that. That banner. Me and the Winners Refrigerator Band. That's pretty cool. I'm having a blast with this. I'm sure everybody else is too. There's me and John Simons and Stu and Malcolm. It's me, Jewel, and Joey. Me and Jewel. Me and Alex. What a great picture that is. That is the amazing Alex been on our show a few times. This was down in Milk Boy, another great arena we forgot to talk about. Or stadium or bar, whatever you want to call it. Milk Boy. Not a stadium. Bar. Milk Boy. That was me. Seeing Alex and Nailbite. Galaxy Has Eyes. I love that Darth Maul thing going on there. That's them also. Very cool, very cool. Galaxy Has Eyes. Former Future Stars banner. There's me and Jewel. The former Planet X, now in Roku. Sarah Spicer. J.C. Clark and A Light Divided. I'm having a blast with this stuff. Ignescent. Sour Station. Go Phils. Wow, look at that. The whole thing disappears. Just me and the big P. Or for some Phillies. I know I definitely am. Coming near the end tonight. And of course I made the announcements, everything we got coming up. But don't forget, the holiday season is approaching us. And of course it starts with Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. Spoke to a woman today whose story I'm actually dying to get on the program. We're talking about it. I really want this person's story to come out. And one of the things that we talked about was kindness. I don't want to get sappy at the end, but kindness is not that hard. It doesn't take a lot out of you to smile at somebody, to say hello, even congratulate people. Be more of a positive influence. It's easy to grumble. Be the positive influence. And this person was talking about their story, and I said, you know what? In the end, I'd like it to have a positive influence on people. So it's something we're working on. I can't really give a lot of hints or a lot of talk. It's kind of far from anywhere being settled. But if we did, it would probably be a special, like a Thursday night, because Tuesday and Wednesday packed. But it would probably be like a Thursday night thing, like a special. And I want to do it, but keep your eyes peeled. We'll see if we get a chance to get that going. The main message here, be kind. It's not that hard. Really isn't. Again, next week, Bourbon House. Very excited. Excited for that. Sour Station, of course. Find them. Facebook, Sour Station. Instagram at lowercase Sour Station. Linktree /Sour Station to find more. YouTube, of course. Be on the lookout for more music on its way from that great band. Again, we talk about support. Breast Cancer Awareness Month this year. If anybody you know who may have had or you're currently dealing with, it's a big change. Support. Show some love and support for anybody down that road. Thank you, Nick Felcioni. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for checking it out. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course, October. We're trying to do pink shirts for the show. It's tough finding pink shirts when you react late. But, all right, we thank you. We thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I know the Phillies are on. I know it's getting late, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big thanks to Adam and the guys from Sour Station, of course. Big thanks to anybody that watched tonight. Jewel, thanks for popping in. Sorry you weren't with us, but I'm going to do this again next Tuesday. We're going to get out of here right now. And I'm going to play a song from a band who I forgot to mention. It's also going to be on the show coming up. Let's check the calendar, get the exact dates so everybody knows. It is Wednesday, October 25th, the day after our Halloween Spooktacular. Strange Velvet is going on the program. So we're going to leave with their tune, I Feel Fine. Great band. Groovy again, like a Sour Station. Just put these two dudes together. What a show that would be. Anyway, Strange Velvet is the band. We're going to take you out of here with their tune, I Feel Fine. Have a great night, everybody. And we'll see you next week here on The U Show. Go Phils.